Hello, and Merry Christmas. No specific beer in the fridge this week. It's the holidays. Lots of bevies to test. But this is my first Christmas article. I kind of got creative for this one. I had a couple ideas in my head on what I wanted to do. And for me, I find it really hard to just kind of invent from the start. I'm really good at being like a copycat, but I'm not very good at like creating originals. I basically don't have any Christmas decorations. Like, we have the standard tree and like this stuff here, but it all fits in a little Rubbermaid. And then everyone, I guess, because of the year we're having, everyone's decorations came out this year. And we don't have any. So yeah, I wanted to do a Christmas challenge article. And I'm really excited to see what this is going to turn into, and I want to keep it definitely under $100. So that's the challenging part, as well as I have no idea really what I'm building, but I'm basically just going to head off to the hardware store and take it from there. So with that being said, wish me luck. My first ever Christmas challenge article. That's better. Okay, so as per always, I have an idea in the old noggin, but I don't really know how I'm going to approach it or how it's going to sort of finally look, but is what it is. I got about 20 bucks of cedar and fence panels from the hardware store. I got a bear. And my DeWalt sliding compound miter saw. Not a sponsor, but that would be sweet. Anyways, I'm gonna basically cut these up. They're gonna act as little reindeer, each little plank I have, and then I got this wider board, which is somehow gonna be Santa Claus and maybe a sleigh. Haven't quite figured that part out yet, but then again, I haven't figured any of this out yet, so yeah. This time I really mean it. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Want to give the very best presents? Give your heart, your time, your presence. Make something with your own hands so everybody understands.
So, this took way longer than most. But, you know, I screw around, I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm just making this up as I go. So, this is the body. I basically laid out a semicircle with a protractor, cut that off with the jigsaw, sanded the edges, and then I had a little cut off pieces. I started with the protractor and a ruler, laid that out, you can see the markings on it. And then traced that one to this one. Got two little ears here, flip that over where the pencil marks aren't, and you know, it starts making the look of some sort of a reindeer. There we got some ears, I just need some eyes and a nose, and it's kind of got that picket fence looky thingy. I don't really know what I'm doing, but anyways. You put up 9 of these, they're gonna get the point, put something red on the front one. I'll figure it out. I'm aiming for average here, and it's better than what we had before, which is absolutely nothing, so wish me luck. Here we go.
Write a book or sing a song, bake a cake, you can't go wrong. Christmas shopping, ho ho no, to the stores our monies go. Also family and friends will get to unwrap stuff again.
I made a head shape on this one, and then I kept that one flat, and I just wasn't really happy with this head shape. It just really didn't look right, so I'll go in with that. I already have the spray painted nose, just need to mark out some mouths and eyes and a little cut down the middle to make it look like that's the legs there. So I gotta do that for all the rest of the reindeer, and then spray paint feet. So right now all the others, except for Rudolph, look like this. So I got a lot of work to do on those. And then I'm just gonna take some brad nails. All the ears can be slightly different. I don't really care. This one I guess I'll just do sort of a 45-degree angle idea, I guess, for this one. Yeah, just gonna take brad nailer, 2 in each. Good thing is, if they're not perfect, no big deal. The whole thing's supposed to be a little rusticy, you know what I mean? Rusticy? Is that a word? Rusticy. But yeah, so That's kind of a finished one. I'm going to probably take some coat hanger, mount it on the back side, and that'll be one reindeer done. And now I got a lot more reindeer to do. So, as always, wish me luck. Here we go.
So much suspicion, I think it's just corporations manipulating expectation. Make your way through snowy streets. You
There's a
don't
bunch of
need to
reindeer.
see
What am I supposed to lead the pack with a bright red shiny nose? I drilled a 1-inch hole in the middle where the nose would be, and you just grab the lights I'm going to use. I'm going to string beside them, put them out the back end, thread this out. There you go. That should help lead the way. Good old, oh look at that. Maybe fabric, probably paint. Anyways, Rudy! That'll turn out well. Alright, on to Santa's sleigh and Santa. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Get a lump of coal, sit on the floor and play a game. Lit by the fireplace's flame. What matters most is togetherness. With who you love, it's effortless. Take a
Alright, so I have a drawing in sort of the same style as the reindeer on a piece of white wood. I'm going to cut that off there. Then it'll look like he's kind of sitting in a sleigh. And then I have some scrap pieces of wood, and I'm going to make a sleigh and hang some lights off it. Wish me luck. Here we go.
Grab your snowshoes and your skis. Grab your pals and hit the trails. Never mind those clearance sales. Time together is what we need in our woods and in our
I
deeds.
stayed up
Time for us
pretty late last night painting this Santa. Not really a great freehander, so it took way longer than I wanted it to, but whatever. And now, kind of have this bunk of wood here, so I guess, you know, looking, that's kind of, I think that's where he's got to sit like that. That'll be the sleigh design there, so got that cut out. Coming along, starting to look pretty good, I like it. So I just got to finish the sleigh and string up some lights, and I got a little display. As always,
and how we spend these holidays. Christmas shopping, ho ho no. To the stores our monies go. Also family and friends will get to unwrap stuff again. Who profits from this tradition that fills me with so much suspicion? I think it's just corporations manipulating expectations.
So that wraps up my first Christmas decorating challenge for my YouTube channel here with Mediocre Man. Didn't do a beer in the fridge this week because I wanted to do a beer on the sleigh. I did the Russell Craft Lager. Yeah, I wanted to save this one for a special occasion like this because it's actually my favorite by Russell. But yeah, it was fun doing this. I obviously didn't put every little detail into what I did here because yeah, it was a big project, but it was very fun to do. You know, it's the little things that go a long way that everyone seems to love. So, once again, this is Mediocre Man Magazine. I'm Mediocre Man. Merry Christmas. Cheers.